And hello again, everyone. Welcome to our Saturday afternoon edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. We've got the Detroit Pistons taking on the Milwaukee Bucks. Now here's Robertson. To the middle. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, you got to bring more energy than this. Abdul-Jabbar isn't easily going to be thrown off by a little contact. Abdul-Jabbar is not going to be thrown off much by a little contact.
Here are the Pistons with the ball. It's a three-point game. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dennis Rodman. That's his first foul. Robertson outside. To the inside. The shot's good from Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got 5.
I think this is where you give Abdul-Jabbar the ball and just watch him do his thing. So hard to stop inside.
Here's Rodman. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking, jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
You know, once Kareem establishes that inside position, dunking is really easy for him.
And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Robertson with the steal. And it's the Bucks on the break. They grab their own miss. Bucks passing it around. To the paint. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Count the basket. 9 points in the game so far.
And don't let the lean physique fool you. Kareem with the strength to finish through contact as well as anybody who's ever played.
Joe Dumars.
And Dumars gets it to go.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Pass to McLaughlin. Dandridge's shot is good.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now, here is Aguirre. Outside for Thomas. 5 to shoot. And the pinpoint pass there by Isaiah.
He certainly is not the tallest forward in the league, but Aguirre carves out space in there, knows how to use that ample lower body, and he's highly skilled.
Pass to McLaughlin. Off target from outside. Pistons trailed by 5. Back to Rodman.
Two minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Lambeer down low. Outside for Thomas. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. The 10-footer. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
You got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. One guy who's been getting it done is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
All right, Bucks fans, let's make some noise for the 4-on-4 crew.
We've got 1:48 left here in the opening quarter. Inside. Pass to Lambeer. Here's Rodman. Comes up empty down low.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this badly.
Down low. Here's Dandridge. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Dandridge has got his second basket.
And, you know, that's a nice pass, you're right. I mean, that's the mentality of Allen. He won 2 college championships, both on very unselfish teams.
Pass to McLaughlin. 2 points. That one goes. Abdul-Jabbar's got 13.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Outside Dumars. Out left to the wing. Now here is Aguirre. Rodman. Three-pointer. And Dumars gets it to go. He's got 5.
Just a tremendous all-around player. Dumars at times showing us the deep range.
Inside. Here's Lambier. Misses from close range. Milwaukee leading by 8. To the paint. And then Abdul-Jabbar slams it in.
Yeah, I don't think you can allow Abdul-Jabbar to get ideal position inside, because if you do, he's dunking it all over you.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea. I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
And so it's Milwaukee holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bucks Youth Dancing.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Bucks.
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
You know, another point I'd like to add is that they've had tremendous success early on converting turnovers and turning those into points.
This is his first free throw of the game.
You know, Thomas plays the game with such an edge and attitude and great confidence, and I think that gives him an edge out there on the court. He's always willing to go the extra mile.
Nice ball movement by Detroit. Pass to Mahorn. Left side, Rodman. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Shot clock at 3. Here's Aguirre. It's rebounded by Robertson.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
He's looking for Abdul-Jabbar and finds him. Some creativity right there by Oscar Robertson on the assist. Abdul-Jabbar's got 17 now.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Shot from the wing. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. And then Abdul-Jabbar slams it in.
And when Kareem's got it going like this, just let him go to work. Feed the beast and let him eat.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell him simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons, trailing by 10. And Thomas, here we go. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Edwards. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you. Robertson drives in. The shot's good from Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got 21 in the game.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Thomas, it's a wide open look. Lets the three fly. Offensive rebound.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
Pass to Dandridge. High post Allen. Now Abdul-Jabbar. Lays it up and banks it in. And now it's a 12-point Milwaukee lead.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Outside Dumars. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Dandridge. That's in, coming off the assist from Robertson. Dandridge has got the lead up to 14 now for Milwaukee. Here's Dumars. That one, no good. And Milwaukee the other way now.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Timeout call, the Pistons.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
The Pistons making a change here. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. To the inside. Abdul-Jabbar with the steal. And stolen by Aguirre. Back to Rodman. Shot to stop the run. Aguirre, good. Aguirre's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
They get it back. Tries yet again. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. 6 to shoot. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And the technical free throw is good.
And, you know, defensively, you know you're in for a long night checking McLaughlin. He is constant motion and a terrific scorer.
Out to the right wing. McLaughlin, the sharpshooter, hits the quick release jab.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pass to Laimbeer. Outside, Aguirre. Driving inside. And it goes down 2 points.
With a strong, well-put-together frame now, Mark Aguirre is tough to stop on the bounce.
The Pistons shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
At the line for 1.
And the free throw, no good. Rodman. Outside, Aguirre. The shot's good. Rodman making the play.
This is exactly why they encourage Aguirre to take these shots here, because he's such an effective scorer in that space.
And so it's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar making things happen for Milwaukee. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be right back after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bucks.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Pistons trail by 13. Here's Johnson. Outside, Aguirre. Driving to the basket. And the shot goes in. Aguirre's got 11 points.
Can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
And here's Dumars outside. Bucks leading by 11. At the elbow, it's Abdul-Jabbar. And Abdul-Jabbar throws it down.
From the Greyhound.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
It's Allen on the wing. Here's Dandridge. No good from outside.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
And the lead is down inside single digits. 15 points in the game.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Greg, you read about Jimmy Butler starting his own coffee company, and he did that in the NBA bubble, and he drinks, he say, about 5 cups of coffee a day. Do a lot of NBA players drink coffee to keep them going and get that extra burst?
Absolutely. I remember drinking coffee on the bench late in my career. It's kind of a comfort food, warms you up a little bit, and all good things that can get you ready for action, I'm for. It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Abdul-Jabbar gets double teamed. Pass to Robertson for the 3. Drops in the tray. Dandridge has got 9.
He's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Doubled by Abdul-Jabbar. High post Lambeer. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Shot clock at 5. Rodman trying to break free. The putback. The putback jam by Rodman, always around the rim.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
To the middle. Pass to Dandridge. Here is McLaughlin. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the 3-point lane.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. To the left side wing. Here's Dandridge. That's in, coming off the assist from Robertson. Dandridge has got 5 points now this quarter. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. One guy who's been getting it done is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Absolutely on fire. They need to regroup and figure out a way to slow his roll.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here.
2 minutes.
Here is Aguirre. 17 points in the game. Over to the left wing. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Second personal.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
The Pistons have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game. That free throw good from Aguirre.
You know, Mark Aguirre does really just about everything you would ask of him on the floor. Not much that he can't do.
Pass to Dandridge. Now Abdul-Jabbar. Defended by Rodman. Back to Abdul-Jabbar. 5 on the clock. And stolen by Thomas. We've got 1:18 left here in the third quarter. Here's Dumars, defended by Allen. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Timeout called the Bucks.
Section gets a free t-shirt. Make some noise. All right, Bucks fans, let's make some noise for the 414 crew.
1:11 left in the third quarter. Pass to McLaughlin. It's stolen by Johnson. And here we go. Thomas heading to the hoop.
I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
Bucks leading by 5. It's deflected. Now Detroit moving it up. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Known as the microwave, Johnson, one of those players that can heat it up in a hurry. And once he does, watch out, because he's going to be aggressive and filling that bucket up.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Robertson outside. Pass to Dandridge. The 3. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
It's good.
Boy, inside, the defense goes all out trying to stop Thomas, but he stays focused and manages to get around him for the bucket.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Robertson. And Oscar Robertson with the slam.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for.
And so it's Milwaukee heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. And Milwaukee has possession. They led by as many as 18 points. Here is McLaughlin. Robertson's shot is good. Robertson's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for Milwaukee.
From anywhere in the lane, Robertson's strength and quickness usually means he's the last man standing.
Pass to Mahorn. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. The kick out to Dumont. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. They get the rebound. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. And with the 4th quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. And the Pistons making a change here. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, GA?
Hey guys, during the last break, I heard what Emmanuel Barnett was talking about with his team. He said, hey, we're still in this thing. We just have to trust each other out there. Be aggressive, stay together, and play as a team. We're coming back and winning this one. Pretty confident words, Kevin.
Thank you, David.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Outside, Aguirre. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
Pretty intense play from Mark Aguirre, and you just have to love the focus he's showing on the offensive end.
Robertson. And that comes off the assist by Abdul-Jabbar. Robertson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And how about the vision there from the Big O guys? Beautiful.
Back to Thomas. Right wing. Aguirre with it. Lays it up off the glass. Aguirre's got 17 now, just in the second half.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
And Isaiah Thomas picks up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest. To the inside. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shot, that lead's going to expand.
And Abdul-Jabbar no good on that one.
7'2" Abdul-Jabbar is such a remarkable player, so talented, and you got to love that unblockable signature skyhook shot that he mastered from an early age.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Pass to McLaughlin. Off target from 3-point range.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Outside, Aguirre. Clean beer with it. There's Thomas with the 3. And botches the dunk.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
The high-arcing rainbow from McLaughlin.
Boy, smart pass by Abdul-Jabbar, ready and willing to find his open teammates.
Here's Thomas. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Kicks it out to Allen. Shot clock at 6. Back to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Robertson. Rodman with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And here's Dumars outside.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
First personal foul. 3rd team foul.
They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly, if they just play smart, this game's over.
Abdul-Jabbar with the bucket.
That one's going to be the final dagger, and these guys can now celebrate.
And they deserve it. They deserve to celebrate a dominant performance in what's going to be a blowout win.
Pass to Lambeer. Back to Aguirre. And he drives in.
Milwaukee foul.
You know, even with the defense right in his path, Aguirre stayed strong and earned himself a trip to the line.
First team foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
For the Pistons.
And he does get the second one. And that brings them within single digits. Here's Allen. We've got 22 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Outside, Abdul-Jabbar.
Pistons foul. Mark Aguirre. First personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for the Bucks. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
He hits the first one, and that will push the lead to double digits. And both free throws good for Abdul-Jabbar.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
Mark Aguirre.
Basket counts.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And so the Bucks take the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Hart.
Service some Bugattis, I call them Yeezy, I got new holy water.